Well, are they going to be cool, those people that buy us out?
I'm working on being a morning person.
That's good.
Just go. What the hell are you doing?
Look at it. I mean, what are you...
Yeah, you won. Hey, we're getting a go-kart, by the way.
I mean, I see that people that want it. Oh, I have an idea involving the go-kart for you for our next challenge. And it involves, maybe a little bit of trading or stock picking, a stock challenge. So it's a combo of both.
Okay.
So
we'll talk about that.
That's a little teaser.
By the way, it's on?
Yeah.
We got a lot going on here. Fresh cut. Cody looking smooth today.
Do you see it? I mean, it's a little short, but that's okay. I think it's better than it was. That's for sure.
That's smooth, man.
That's way better than it was. Way better than it was before.
Also, switching to T. Not switching.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a bold. A bold statement.
Let me start that over again. I'm working on, and it's too hot at the moment. I don't mean to be that guy. My tea's hot.
Blowing it softly.
Switching to tea, getting buff again. I don't know. You go back a year and a half.
Don't put that out there. Don't put that you're getting buff out there.
I'm getting buff.
Well, in 6 months, people are gonna be, oh, I thought you were getting buff.
That's the motivation I need.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's the actual voice people use too when they call up. I thought you were getting buff.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They do that.
Exactly. Well.
And if you ask my wife, that's what I sound like.
Oh really?
Where's my cereal? I thought you were getting cereal. There's never any bagels here, and you don't make pie anymore.
Is that what you sound like when you wake up in the morning?
Oh, you don't want to hear me in the morning.
Oh, I'm not a happy camper.
In the morning, I say the same words every single morning. Most people are like, give me motivation or something. Every morning I wake up and go, I quit. That's it.
I woke up to a buddy calling me yesterday, staying on the phone with the golf, and I was just mad that he woke me up. I was really mad to the point where about an hour and a half later I called him back. Sorry, that was rude. I didn't mean to do that, but that's not on me.
Well, anyways, welcome to Outside the Virus. If we're going to include any of that in the video, sorry. But this is a show we talk about things going outside the virus, different things that are happening, and we got a lot of good stuff for you here today.
Shorter one today? Going short today? I guess they already know by the time on there. I guess
I've got almost the whole week of things in here. So
you want to go for like 3 hours?
I could go or I could stop. I'll let you call it today.
Can we do an ironically long episode one day?
Yeah.
Just like ironically long.
Yeah, where we get up and take breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
And then maybe we do a short one. Maybe we do a short one for the people that are freaking out right now that we're still talking about nothing.
Okay, speaking of short ones here, listen. Fin Tips, that's our series on YouTube. It's real short and simple. This week, today's video is building a flat portfolio.
Nice.
Could you actually build a portfolio that doesn't move at all?
Oh, we could. Get pretty close, right?
You get pretty close.
Well,
we're going to show.
out.
Yeah, we're going to find out. It's actually already up.
It's up.
Yeah.
I already found out.
Also going to do contributions to a Roth IRA from a brokerage account, specifically how that works, considerations you want to do, and 4 ways to boost your retirement savings before you retire, and not the corny stuff, the good stuff. And that's your short videos.
You wouldn't bring corny stuff.
But for you people that are like, there's a lot of filler out there, turn it off. Don't watch this. Go watch those. Those videos are still there.
You're telling me the Fin Tips videos are still coming out?
They are still coming out.
No way.
How does he do it, Bob?
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So there you go. What do you got?
I just got one news story today.
Because I got Disney, so hang on.
Oh, you have a Disney stat?
It's up like 6%.
It's up a lot.
Yeah.
Disney Springs is reopening.
I don't buy that that's the reason it's up 6%, but that's what they say.
People love them Disney Springs. All right, so real quick, mine's Uber, but it's kind of like 2 stories tied into one. Maybe 3 stories tied into one. That way it's a little bit quicker for
That sounds like how many businesses they have. Let's start one business. Well, let's start 2. Let's just buy them all. Let's start that.
You're making me want to like Uber just like you make me want to dislike Disney. I was looking at the Uber stock today.
Buy the stock.
I was looking at it today. Maybe I'll think about it. Unfortunately, they're laying off, a quarter of the company. They're losing 3,000 jobs.
Yeah.
But hold on a second, because there's a little bit more that goes into that. So, they're obviously looking to merge with GrubHub. Now, on the surface, it looks like...
Not merge, they're buying them.
No, we're buying them, sorry. They want to buy, good correction. They want to buy GrubHub. And on the surface, it looks like, well, you just want to get rid of your competitor. Well, DoorDash is out there. DoorDash might actually be a little bit bigger. Might be a little bit bigger than them. And there's a couple out there. There's a couple others out there that are a little bit smaller. But anyway, so they want to buy GrubHub. Well, the one big thing that GrubHub does that I didn't know, I actually learned this. This is super, super cool, I think, is a lot of times, like, maybe you'll call it Jodo's. Instead of doing Uber Eats and Uber Eating Jodo's, you call the restaurant, right?
Can you get buff eating Jodo's? Maybe?
I don't know. Philly cheesesteak? I don't know. I was trying to think.
Big ass.
And you could get bigger.
You could get bigger.
But so the people get around it by, jeez, I mean, can you figure it out?
Go ahead.
Really
they're listening to you. They're not looking at me.
They're
not looking at me.
So you'll call the restaurant to get around, the Uber Eats fee. Well, so what GrubHub's done is, well, you might go online to go look at, a certain restaurant's menu before you call that restaurant.
Yes,
so you go to that certain restaurant, you're looking at the menu, and then you go, all right, let me call them. There's got to be a phone number on here somewhere. When you hit dial or you call that number that's on that website, that's through GrubHub.
No.
So GrubHub has that phone number, and they're still making a profit. They're still charging the restaurant on top of that. So Uber and Uber Eats doesn't have that kind of technology. DoorDash, I don't believe, has that kind of technology. Things like OpenTable, and there was a couple others. That's where that phone number's at. That GrubHub gets the credit for doing that. So I thought that was super, super interesting and actually a good idea. Wow. Not only is it you can make money just by going through the app, but there's a back-end way for the people that are trying to get around the Uber Eats or GrubHub fees.
So then you get a little bit, so then in other words, they make a little extra money.
They make a little extra money. And so maybe a good call by Uber on this one. I don't know. You're not going to pat them on the back, but
I'm not going to pat them on the back because you know why? Hey Uber, you don't make any money. Let's go buy another company that also doesn't make any money.
Yeah, but now
we're for sale, by the way. I would sell this company if somebody like that came along and was like, here's an unbelievable amount of money. Just keep making videos and having fun, and we'll just take over your business. We're profitable, I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, are they going to be cool, those people that buy us out?
Are they going to be cool?
I don't know. If they're giving us, I don't know.
Does it matter? We get to make videos? I don't know. It's not happening. I'm just saying, that's how I view that. Let's just go buy a company that doesn't make any money.
Yeah.
It's a tough business, though. I mean, I'm hard on it.
Well, there was super cool technology on GrubHub's back end. I thought that was pretty neat.
That is cool. Yeah, I'm fascinated by technology these days and design, user experience, things like that.
Yeah.
Let's move on. You got Disney hire today because they're opening back up again. When you get a chance to go to Magic Kingdom with your mask on, here's a quick little fun tip for you. Ready for this one? When you go in, everybody says, go to the right, look for the phones. And when you pick up the phones, you can hear people chatting. Don't go to the right, go to the left. On Main Street, if you're going down Main Street, it looks like there's a bunch of stores on the left. It's all one big store. It's a lie. It's an illusion. They're messing with you. Go into the store, and I won't tell you where it's at. I won't give it away. But there's a phone inside one of those stores, and it looks like it should be there. It's not weird or anything, and it looks like it's a prop. Pick up the phone. You pick up the phone and you listen. You will hear people outside the immediate store, just walking by. Yeah, I swear. And then if you talk into it, you could say Tomorrowland, and it'll connect you to a microphone in Tomorrowland, and you can listen to people there. You could say Frontierland, and it'll Adventureland, and it connects you. Nobody ever picks up the phone, and in fact, last time I was there, I was like, does anybody really know this exists? So we bought something in the store, go up to the thing, I'm like, where's the phone that I can hear everybody? And the lady's like, nothing here, you gotta go over there to see that phone where they have conversations. She didn't even know it, she worked there.
Yep. Wow, super cool. Super cool. Couldn't you just go outside the store and hear the people talking?
It's just fun. Yeah, it's a hidden thing. Yeah, these are hidden things.
Cool.
Yeah, like you're listening to anybody anyways. What else you got?
Wow, that was it.
That was my Disney stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just getting started.
Oh, okay. You're getting started. I'm going to wrap it up here with mine. Blow colder air. You need some ice?
That is disgusting.
Interesting question. If you lower your credit limit, does it hurt your credit score? What is that face?
There's nothing in it. I mean, it's flat out. It's just tea. I forgot the honey. I forgot the lemon. I'm drinking leaf water in a sack right now. I mean, that's what I'm drinking. This is nothing else to it.
If you lower your credit limit, does it hurt your credit score?
Possibly.
So interesting thought where people are, maybe you have a $10,000 credit limit and you spend up to that, now you spend so long paying it off and you're like, I don't ever want to get to that point again. Let's just go down to 2,000. Let's just call it 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah. You could do that, by the way. You can call them and say, I know you give me 10, bring it down to 2.
Right. Why would you do that? So basically, can it hurt your credit score? Over the short term, yeah, it actually does lower it just a little bit. Over the long term, you can recover it pretty easily. It's not like a big hit, but there's not a real main reason to do that unless you just have no self-control.
Trust.
I mean, it is possible, but can't you set alerts or there's a bunch of different ways you could go where, hey, you wanted to stop at 2, you're at 2. You can keep going. Obviously, the credit card company's not going to stop you, but for some people, it might be a good idea to scale it back to 2 or take it down a little bit. Yeah. But if it's going to hurt your credit score and in turn hurt you, I mean, what's the reason for that?
I had customer that basically told me no self-control. Here's how we got ourselves in this position, and just sort of wanted a good old-fashioned butt kicking. And I gave it to him.
Good.
You know, he told me he wanted it, and I'm like, hey, let's quit screwing around here. You're messing up. But anyways, some people even give me the argument of, well, it was $10,000. I brought my credit limit down to $2,000. I worry somebody steals my card, and they rack up charges or whatever.
That's a good point.
Doesn't matter. You're not responsible for that. It happens to me, believe it or not, more than you would think. Probably because I keep my credit card.
Because you keep it there. It's probably just people in the comments section.
Yeah, but still, there's a charge. You're like, hey, even if it's a company I do business with, they charge me twice or something. You're not responsible for that. And it's just a simple thing on the app. You go, that's not a charge that I made. You don't have to deal with it. So I don't buy the argument that you did it for the credits. It's all self-control. The problem is if you have $5,000 that you have on your credit card and you have a $10,000 credit limit and you bring your limit down to $6,000, now you just hurt your credit utilization rate. And yes, that will hurt your credit score definitely, especially in the short term. And the longer you keep that $5,000 balance, even in the long term as well. So it's a consideration, but that's a different topic for you. I like it.
Yeah, I just thought I'd throw it out there. I thought that was an interesting one. A lot of people are looking for ways to cut back and don't want to get into a hole. Just, still a lot of uncertainty out there despite what the markets are doing today. It does seem like there's a lot of uncertainty out there. If people want to take their precaution, I wouldn't.
Bottom line is you got to, you got to a little self-control.
Yeah, you got to keep your dough straight.
You got to keep it straight. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the higher limit so that I can keep that. 30% of your credit score is the credit utilization rate, so that I could keep that from even coming close to any little secret algorithm or whatever they have that would ding me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. I want to wrap it up there.
That's all you got. Oh, okay. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you got a stat?
This week you got the Treasury putting out their 20-year bond for the first time since 1986 because they need to borrow $3 trillion more. On TV and everything, and the Fed chairman, everything's fine, don't worry about it. But we're borrowing another $3 trillion. That's not the stimulus bill, by the way. That's just the Treasury needing to raise $3 trillion. All right, we'll cover one more thing here for you. You got earnings coming out from your retailers this week. You got Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, which hasn't missed on earnings since May 2014, by the way. Good streak going there. Urban Outfitters, which can't imagine they're doing well, and TJ Maxx, I think they're doing pretty well. But anyways, if you look at Lowe's actually has the worst stats of all of them there. I'm going to share with you here today. They're reporting quarter one earnings. We've got quarter one earnings up on the screen. They beat on earnings 53% of the time, 47% of the time. Compare that to the rest of them there. I think I even bolded them and put them in green and red so you can see best and worst. It's just not a good quarter for Lowe's. And they've also got the issue of 7% of their revenues come from Canada, the Canada stores, but they're closing those stores. Some of them are still cranking, and the dollar versus the Canadian dollar split apart. So how do they say it on TV? It's a currency headwind, would probably be the fancy way to say it. Bottom line is they convert back to dollars, costs them more to convert to dollars from a lesser valued Canadian dollar. So that may be an issue there. I'm interested in their earnings to see. They're focusing more on the pro. So Home Depot dominates the pro category.
Yeah.
They're focusing more on the pro, and they just did a whole integration with Salesforce.com so that they can better know who the pros are, market to them in particular, get them to come to Lowe's, and hopefully that's doing well. So we'll see how that goes there. That's the Lowe's coming out May 20th with earnings there. So that's it.
Home Depot's tomorrow morning.
Home Depot's first. And now, both of them have outperformed their industry.
Yeah.
Home Depot has dramatically outperformed Lowe's.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Home Depot's got a whole digital structure that's a lot better than Lowe's at the moment. And also Home Depot's got their delivery center. So they have all these little areas set up where if you order something, they just deliver it. So that's going well for them.
Walmart's tomorrow too.
Walmart tomorrow as well.
L Brands the next day. On Wednesday.
Look who's keeping up.
Yeah.
I got
it's kind of a big week,
It's a big week for retail. This is the retail week. It's sort of, they always say, they used to say, I'll say how they say it now.
Okay.
Banks start earnings unofficially, and Walmart ends earnings unofficially.
Really?
So when Walmart reports, it's when nobody focuses on earnings anymore. It's just kind of over. Anybody else that reports, good on them, but that's it. JP Morgan starts it. Banks and Walmart finishes it.
Makes sense.
As of now.
Yeah.
By the way, JP Morgan, kind of a little booger, right? Up 4.5%.
They're doing their thing today, aren't they?
I mean,
hey, game's over.
Game's over.
I don't know what to tell you.
Fair loss.
I don't know what to tell you.
Fair loss.
They're getting ready for next season.
Next season.
I think I'm so funny.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll wrap it up with that. What else you got? Anything
That's
else?
it. That's it.
All right.
This is a long one.
It's a long one there. Enjoy. Also, our FinTips videos. Don't forget, they're still there.
Still there.
You got some good ones today. Check out the Build Your Flat portfolio today. Invest your emergency fund if you care. And you enjoy your belt.
Will do. Are we done?
You know, you're going to need to do another uncensored, unnecessary censorship, but this one could be like necessary censorship.
Oh, yeah?
Take off the belt, you know?
Yeah. Oh, boy. That's...
Oh, hey, if you're still watching, it was Belgium. Belgium was the one that said we're gonna need you guys to eat some potatoes. Please eat a lot of French fries. And they're the one. I said Denmark before, so I wanted to come on that. They said we know Belgians like their fries. It's an heritage. It's an heritage to our frying culture. So we asked Belgians to consume extra portions of fries to allow us to process more potatoes and avoid food going to waste. Huh?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, sorry, you know, you gotta eat some French fries.
Yeah. Not here. Idaho?
Idaho as well.